had to drop about 3 inches in the back. So the idea is to basically collapse the coil up on itself up in the spring bracket. Cool, so that right there got us to move. Might even got us to move enough. So I think that time around was it. I had to go through and set it down twice to get it as low as I wanted and kind of see where we're at, make sure it was right. But we want to be able to make it so that the emblem on the cap is below the fender skirt. So we'll check this out. Let's get it back together. This is my favorite part of this job. Let's go see if these guys settle out a little bit on us. Take this thing for a rip. Check how cool the interior is in this. See, wing window here. That's cool. Mirror here. Alright, I put the seats on here and everything. Let's see how she drives. See what we think. Big old long head on this guy. Oh man. This is a ride, man. I wish I could just drive one of these all day, every day, everywhere I went. Be super stoked on that. This is so wonderful to drive these. Like there's not a luxury car on the market today, at least not anything under like 180,000 that ride anything like these. It feels solid. This really is comfortable and like is cool. The amount of craftsmanship and stuff that went into these is just insane. You know, this is like 67, so this was like you still had the upholstered dashes and the foam, and a lot of this stuff gets real beat up in the sun. You know, whereas some of the earlier stuff, like when you're talking 40s, 50s, you know, especially way back, you have those metal dashes and things. And admittedly, they're a little bit easier to deal with, in my opinion. But you just can't beat clean 60s classics. Not for total cool factor. So here she is, 1967. She's tucked. But, in fact, no, not quite low enough. We still had to get this girl lower. So that's how you do it. That's how you torch springs the right way. Well, the right way of doing that, I guess you'd say. So I had to call my customer, kind of get a confirmation on it, see if they liked it. But this dude's cool. He's like, nah, we got to go lower. I got this guy a lot lower. So we got back. I tore it all back apart, and we got even lower. Here's the photos right here. Alright, we got her brushed off. We're gonna go take this beautiful car home. quite a bit to brush all the snow off of this car. Kind of sucks that it stormed on us like this. I want to make sure this gets back to where it needs to go. That's for sure. This is nasty, man. Driving this Cadillac around. Beautiful vintage car in a snowstorm. Maybe not my favorite, but here we are. Look how cool this dash is, though. Automatic climate control, 1967. Really cool looking wiper switch. Like, this is neat, ain't it? I think it's badass. Runs and drives down the road just wonderfully, man. Now that we dropped the rear, it's a lot less floaty too, so it drives a lot more like a modern luxury car, to be honest. And these really have good enough weight distribution and whatnot. They're not that horrible in the snow or just general driving at all. Like, they drive really, really nice. Got the Gatto. Decided he had to come and get some affections. So that wraps up the Cadillac video. Like and subscribe. I got a whole bunch more content coming. What we got coming up next is this Datsun 620 cab. This, in theory, this should be the... Yeah, so in theory, this should be the first king cab Hakatora ever built. So this will be Datsun 620 king cab with the Hakatora front end. So basically a Skyline car front end on the front of a Datsun 620. I'm doing all the rust repair on the cab. After that, we'll get it back over to Terry's. We'll probably do a video shooting Terry, give you an introduction to him and some of his cool cars. And if you think what I'm doing is cool, subscribe, please. Thank you.